Good morning everyone, guess where I am today? I am at London Victoria Station of all places, where this beautiful creature's come in. The one and only 35028 Clan Line. Beautiful Bullard Pacific steam locomotive, there she is, there's her nameplate. It's a beautiful Merchant Navy class steam locomotive called Clan Line. Here at London Victoria on platform 2. On a steam train excursion from Dover Priory along with the iconic British Pullman headboard. Beautiful locomotive this, built back in 1945. View of her boiler there, painted in her 1950s British Railways green livery. Oh, listen to that. Oh. Woo! That lovely hissing sound of steam. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to carefully move my way forward. There's the driving cab there, there's everyone taking an interest in her firebox. So that's looking towards the famous bus stops here at Victoria. There's her 1950s British Railways crest with the famous Ferriton dartboard or the Line and Wheel logo. So we're going to have a look at her Pullman cars on this wonderful special service from Dover Priory. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down the train and we're going to look at the various carriages. So some of you have probably seen these carriages before. This is the Belmont British Pullman service, one of the few to be operated with a steam locomotive on this wonderful day here in June. So we're just going to stroll down to the end of the train as we go past these iconic Pullman coaches from the 1930s and 1950s. So first things here, we've got Pullman car Cygnus, second car in the consist, one of the ex-Brighton Bell carriages. This one is Audrey. This is one of the ex-Brighton Bell Pullman carriages. Here she is, there's Audrey. Hello Audrey. And then we come to one of the Pullman cars built in the late 1920s. So this one is Ibis or Ibis, depending on your observation. So this is Ibis here, or Ibis. Moving swiftly on, this one is from 1951. This beautiful Pullman carriage here, this is Perseus. Further along, next carriage along, we have Phoenix. Phoenix being one of the Pullman carriages which was used on the Golden Arrow service back in the 50s and 60s. Here's another traditional Pullman car. This one is Ione or Ione. Next in the concession, or rake as it should be, we've got the next Brighton Bell Pullman carriage. This is Gwen, the lovely, lovely Gwen. Hello Gwen. And then the next Pullman carriage along in this consist is Xena, the lovely, lovely, lovely Xena. Xena. So that's Xena there. Hello Xena. And then we have the Mark II support carriage, carriage 9502, that's for the staff accommodation. And just situated here at the bottom end of Victoria Station, we have the Class 67 diesel locomotive, Class 67 skip, 67024, in its Pullman umber and cream livery, along with the southern train there, heading off towards... Where's it going? It's going to Epsom Downs. Is it Epsom Downs? Yes, it's going to Epsom Downs. So that's 67024 there in all its majesty, in all its lovely Pullman umber and cream livery. So let's walk our way back to Clan Line before it heads back out of service to Stewart's Lane Depot. So we're heading back north along platform 2 here at London Victoria. This empty platform here, that's platform 1. We've got a couple of remnants of the old 1980s here because we've got a couple of Network Southeast clocks which are telling the right time. So we've got a couple of Network Southeast platform clocks, there's one of them here. Showing the time of 16:31 exactly.
Can I have the other bag, please?
So we're heading back towards the northern end of Victoria Station, where I'm going to get a couple more shots of Clan Line before she goes. So we'll walk back towards these beautiful Pullman carriages, dating from the late 1920s through to the early 1950s. My favourite Pullman cars have always been these ones from the early 1950s. This one such as Phoenix. With their dainty little windows on the side, they are so cute, these carriages. Absolutely love these carriages to death. And if I had room in my garden, I'd probably have one. But alas, that is not viably commercially possible. There's Perseus. Darling, darling Perseus. And then we're coming up to Pullman car Ibis. So all the rubbish is being taken out of the carriages to make them spick and span for their next journey. We're now coming back to the ex-Brighton Bell carriage here. The lovely, lovely Audrey. I say, ding dong! And then we come to another 1950s built Pullman carriage. This one is Cygnus. Beautiful, beautiful Cygnus. In Cygnus and in health. Haha. Walls! Now coming to the Mark I support carriages. Before we come to the main attraction itself. The one and only 35028 Clan Line. So now on the northern side of platform 2 at London Victoria, passing baggage car number 6313. So now coming to the locomotive, down through these lovely passengers.
The 1633 service to Great.
There is Clan Line herself, looking good, looking perfect. So there's her 1950s British Railways crest on her tender. There's her locomotive number, 35028. Here's her nameplate, beautiful nameplate with the Merchant Navy class description. And then I'll just move my way through the staff. There she is on the front end. What I'll do, I'll walk through to the other side of the buffer stops here. And then I shall run round and get a shot of her from her opposite side before the next train comes in. So this is Clan Line from her opposite side. And doesn't she look $1 million? Superb little locomotive is Clan Line in all her finery there. I'm going to sign off very shortly, but if I don't see you before, I hope you enjoy this vlog. And I shall say ta for the like.